Thank you. You can have a seat now. Good morning and welcome to the pinning ceremony for the graduate nurses of East Central College of Spring 2026. I'm Nancy Mitchell, the Director of Nursing and Dean of Health Sciences, and we're grateful that you are here today to celebrate your graduate nurse. I would guess that many of you may be wondering, why am I here? Or why are they pinning something on my graduate? So let me provide you with a little historical perspective on the nursing pinning ceremony. The ceremony is intended to be both formal and deeply meaningful, honoring the esteemed profession of nursing and the extraordinary dedication required to become a nurse. It serves as an opportunity to recognize the commitment, compassion, and perseverance of each graduate as they prepare to enter one of the most respected and trusted professions. Through the pinning ceremony, graduates become part of a lasting legacy, joining a generation of nurses connected by a shared commitment to service, healing, and excellence in patient care. The nursing pin carries a rich and distinguished history, representing more than academic achievement alone. It symbolizes the hard work, the discipline, resilience, and shared values cultivated throughout the nursing journey at ECC. The ceremony itself marks the culmination of years of study, sacrifice, personal growth, celebrating each graduate's transition from student to professional nurse. Traditionally, the nursing pin identifies the schools from which a nurse graduated and is presented by faculty during the ceremony as a symbolic welcome into the nursing profession. This long-standing tradition dates back centuries to the Crusades in Europe, when knights who cared for the sick and wounded joined military nursing orders and wore the Maltese Cross as a symbol of service and compassion. Today's nurses continue that proud tradition. While modern nurses are equipped with extensive clinical knowledge and skill, they also carry qualities that cannot be taught solely in a classroom. Those would be grit, resilience, perseverance, hope, and compassion. The nursing pin serves as a badge of honor, representing not only the knowledge each student has gained, but also the strength of character you've demonstrated throughout your journey. My wish for each of you is that you wear your nursing pin with great pride in your accomplishments, pride in your nursing school, and pride in your profession that you are now joining. Congratulations to each of you for reaching this remarkable milestone in your academic and professional journey. If you will, I'd like to take a few moments to acknowledge the very important individuals gathered with us today. First, and the whole reason that we're here, is your student, our graduates. You are to be commended for the dedication, resilience, and perseverance you have demonstrated in pursuing your dreams and successfully completing this really rigorous educational journey to become a registered nurse. Your commitment to this calling has brought you to this significant milestone, and today we celebrate your accomplishments. To the family members and friends present here today, I'm looking throughout this sea of people, and the gym is 50% full, and there's 20 of you sitting here. So look around. I know you know these are the people that love you and helped get you to where you are today. So we want to thank them for their unwavering love, encouragement, patience, and support you've provided throughout your student's journey. Behind every successful graduate is a strong support system, and it truly takes a village to help each student reach the finish line. Each of your graduates is fortunate to have you as a very special village standing beside them today. And finally, to our faculty and staff who've walked alongside these students throughout their journey, thank you all for not only serving as educators, but as mentors, role models, coaches, trusted advisors, and steadfast champions of student success. Your guidance, encouragement, and belief in these graduates have helped shape these nurses they are becoming today. Special thanks to our full-time faculty program coordinator here at Union, Dr. Brittany Clark, our RALA program coordinator, Mrs. Joni Blakely, who couldn't be with us here today, our faculty instructors from Union, Andrea Bailey, Trista Elias, who I'll introduce here shortly, and Jessica Van Leer. And our Rolla faculty, Mr. John Elias, Mrs. Jeannie Miles, and Mrs. Julie Churbin. And we're also grateful to have one of our part-time faculty, Ms. Sue Wardak, with us here today. I'd also like to extend a special thank you to our outstanding administrative team, whose accomplishments play an essential role in student success. Their dedication, support, and commitment are invaluable to both our students and our faculty, and they work hard behind the scenes to help these moments happen. So please join me in recognizing Program Assistant Julie Beck, our Union Administrative Assistant, Mrs. Michelle North, and our Rolla Administrative Assistant, who's on this side, Mrs. Lavonda Lawson. So thank you so much. We also have with us today a few of our general education faculty, especially those from our science division, because they help center and set the stage for our students to obtain their role as a registered nurse. So with us today is Dr. Clarissa Brown, thank you, and Dr. Elizabeth Rosema from our Rolla campus. Thanks so much. Our science faculty are exceptional educators who provide our students with that strong academic foundation necessary to succeed in the rigor of the nursing program. So their dedication, expertise, and commitment to student learning plays a vital role in preparing for our future nurses who go out to provide the outstanding care and service. Also, a special thank you to our community education partners. Our students learn their role as a registered nurse in several healthcare facilities in our area, specifically Mercy Washington, Missouri Baptist Sullivan Hospital, and we're grateful to have representation from one of the chief nurses at MOBAP. So thank you, Tiffany Alferman, for being with us today. Also, Phelps Health and Rolla, SSM Cardinal Glennon, SSM St. Clair and Fenton, St. Clair Nursing Center, New Haven Care Center, and the Missouri Veterans Home in St. James. The nursing program couldn't do what we do best without the ongoing collaborative efforts of these organizations and the outstanding nurses that work with our students and faculty each day that we are in the clinical setting. We are grateful for the role that each of these individuals and organizations play in our students' education. And I know that they wish each of you the best and have been very blessed to be a part of your educational journey. And last, we're honored to have a few of our ECC leadership team with us here today. To my left and your right is Vice President of External Relations, Joel Depker. Dr. Robin Walter, Vice President of Academic Affairs and a fellow nurse herself. And then Dr. John Bauer, President of East Central College, who I'd welcome to the podium at this time for some opening remarks on behalf of the college.
Well, good morning, and on behalf of the Board of Trustees, the faculty and staff of East Central College, we welcome you here to campus. We welcome you to your college, East Central. This is the day we get to celebrate students, and we get to do that all day. We start with the pinning ceremony this morning, and then later we'll be celebrating our main commencement exercises here, and then still later in the afternoon, those who have earned their high school equivalency. So it's a day of celebration on campus. But this morning, we focus our attention on our new nursing graduates. And as you go into the field, I want you to know that all of us at East Central are proud of you, proud of what you've accomplished here. We're eager to see what you do when you go into the field and start working as nurses. Many have been introduced, but I have a few other introductions to make. Some very important people. East Central is fortunate to be governed by a Board of Trustees who give of their time and talent to oversee the institution and provide the strategic direction and resources that we need to fulfill our mission. 4 of the trustees are with us this morning for pinning, and they're seated to my left and your right. I would ask them to stand and be recognized. Ann Hartley, Board President; Ina Cookie Hayes, ECC alumna and Board Vice President; Audie Freitag, trustee and a graduate of the East Central Nursing Program; and Paul Gross, our most recently elected trustee. Your Board of Trustees. Thank you. Graduate nurses, you're sitting here today at a pivotal time Healthcare has never been more important. We need nurses now more than ever, and I would suggest that a strong nursing program like East Central's is an example of the best that a community college has to offer. We have expert faculty. As you know, we have a very challenging curriculum, right? We have a meaningful experience for our students here and in their clinical settings. And best of all, East Central offers all of this at a convenient location and at an affordable price. This is especially true at East Central because of the generous and profound gift of $5 million to help students attend the nursing program at East Central. So for years and years to come, not only the graduates here, but many others have been given an opportunity to enter this field free of the stress that can come with balancing the demands of this program and the challenges of paying for it. I know the graduates appreciate the importance and lasting impact of this gift. The donors are deeply committed to you, the students in the program, and there's nothing that brings them greater joy than to seeing your dream come true like it's happening today. Congratulations. I could say without equivocation, you're graduating from the best nursing program in the state, full stop. The reputation of this program and the quality of our graduates is known not only in this immediate area, but throughout the region and across the state. This is a season when we celebrate with our high school graduates and we attend decision days and scholarship ceremonies. Many of the students that I've met over these past few weeks have a goal of getting into this nursing program. And again, I tell them what I've told you this morning: the best nurses come from East Central College. Everyone here, everyone in this room has benefited from the care of wonderful, committed, professional nurses. At the beginning of life, at the end of life, through illness and injury, with patients and their families, their friends, nurses are always there for us. And I admire you for pursuing this career of compassion and care. As president, when I have occasion to go to the doctor myself, I ask the nurse where he or she went to school. And more often than not, I already know the answer: East Central College. Congratulations once again. All the best as you go forward as new registered nurses and new alumni of East Central College. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Power. At this time, I'm pleased to introduce Olivia Reed, graduate nurse, who would like to share some opening comments on behalf of the graduates.
Thank you, Dean Mitchell. Good morning and welcome, faculty, family, friends, and most importantly, my fellow graduates. Today is a moment we once thought as far in the future, a finish line we talked about on the hardest days, the longest nights, and the clinical mornings we weren't always sure that we would make it through. And now, here we are, graduates. I still remember our very first day of class. We walked in with our brand new stethoscopes and color-coded planners, fully convinced we had our lives together. Until we met that syllabus and quickly learned that nursing school wasn't actually interested in whether we were ready or not. It was going to make us ready, and it did exactly that. Since then, we lived through early mornings, marathon clinical days, endless care plans, and exams that made us question whether we actually learned anything at all. Somewhere between caffeine refills and our group chats blowing up at midnight, we stopped asking, "Can I do this?" started saying, "I got this." So here we are today, standing as the nurses we once dreamed of becoming. But none of us reached this moment alone. To our instructors, thank you for being the steady hands behind our shaky ones. Thank you for pushing us when we were exhausted, for correcting us with patience, and holding us to a standard that felt impossible at the time, but ultimately prepared us for the reality of this profession. You didn't just teach us the science of nursing, you modeled the heart of it. We carry your lessons with us, and we promise to make you proud. To our families and friends, thank you for your patience, your encouragement, and your support through these past few years. We know we were not easy to live with. We missed birthdays, we skipped dinners, and we probably diagnosed you with about 3 different rare diseases just to study for our finals. We may be the ones receiving the pens today, but we did not get here alone. And to my classmates, it has truly been one of the greatest honors of my life to grow beside all of you. We've struggled, we've laughed, and we've witnessed each other at our most unhinged moments after too many hours of studying electrolytes. But through it all, we built friendships that will last far beyond these walls. Today, we leave here with more than a pen and a diploma. We leave with resilience we didn't know we had, confidence that was earned, not given, and the privilege of calling ourselves nurses. Congratulations, class of 2026. We did it.
Thank you, Olivia. We're thrilled to have Ms. Trista Elias, one of our union nursing instructors, as our guest speaker today. Trista is a dedicated nursing professional and educator with extensive clinical experience and a deep passion for advancing the nursing profession through education. She began her nursing journey by earning her associate's degree in nursing in 2005 from Missouri State University West Plains campus, followed by a Bachelor of Nursing degree in 2018 from Central Methodist University. Trista began her healthcare career in 2005 at Phelps Health on the acute rehabilitation unit. In 2006, she transitioned to Missouri Baptist Hospital Sullivan, where she served until 2017. During her time there, she refined her expertise as a critical care nurse and later advanced into the role of nursing house supervisor. It was also during this period that she became a preceptor for ECC nursing students and a mentor to newly graduated nurses beginning their careers at MOBAP. Experience that undoubtedly helped cultivate her passion for nursing education. Over the past several years, Trista has continued to serve her profession as an infusion nurse, skillfully managing the complex care needs of patients with hematological and oncological conditions. In the fall of 2023, she joined ECC as an adjunct clinical instructor in our LPN to RN Bridge program. The following fall, she transitioned into a full-time nursing instructor role here at our Union campus. Since joining the faculty, Trista has demonstrated an unwavering commitment to preparing future nurses with the knowledge, compassion, critical thinking, and clinical reasoning skills necessary for them to succeed in today's evolving healthcare environment. Trista's broad clinical background brings tremendous value to her role as an educator. She's a strong advocate for nursing education, a mentor to aspiring nurses, and a passionate supporter of the nursing profession. So please help me welcome this wonderful colleague and educator to the podium this morning.
Good morning, everyone. First, I want to say congratulations to each of you sitting here. This is an incredible accomplishment. Nursing school is not easy, and the fact that you made it here speaks of your determination, resilience, and heart. When I think back to when I first became a nurse, I remember a mix of emotion, excitement, and pride, and if I'm honest, a little bit of fear. I remember thinking, somebody is actually going to let me take care of their patients. And the first time you walk into the room, you realize that you're the nurse. It's both humbling and a little overwhelming. But at that moment, it's also the beginning of something incredible. Over the years, I've learned that nursing is so much more than the skills that we practice or the medications that we administer. Yes, those things are important, but what truly defines a great nurse is something deeper. It's compassion. It's noticing the small changes in a patient before anybody else does. It's advocating when something doesn't feel right. And sometimes it's simply being being present with somebody during the hardest moments of their lives. There will be days when nursing is incredibly rewarding, days when you catch something early that prevents a complication, days when a patient thanks you for taking the time to listen, and days when you leave work knowing you truly made a difference. But there will also be difficult days. There will be days that are exhausting and moments when you feel unsure of yourself. When those days come, remember that even the most experienced nurses have stood exactly where you are. Give yourself grace, keep learning, and know that every experience is helping you grow. The important thing is to remember that you're never alone in this profession. Lean on your coworkers and ask questions. Learn from the nurses around you who have walked this path before you. The best nurses I know are not the ones who think they know everything. They're the ones who continue to learn every single day. One thing I've learned throughout my journey in nursing is the importance of compassion and service. For many of us, the example of Jesus reminds us what true compassion looks like. Throughout his life, he cared for the sick, comforted those who were hurting, and met people exactly where they were. Nursing reflects the same spirit of service, showing kindness, patience, and dignity when people need it the most. Another thing I want you to remember today is not only are you becoming nurses, you are becoming examples for those who come after you. The students behind you are watching. They see your hard work, your perseverance, and the moment you're celebrating today. Your journey reminds them that even when nursing school feels overwhelming, the goal is possible. You are helping to light the path for the next generation of nurses. So as you move forward in your career, I want to leave you with a few pieces of advice. Always advocate for your patients. Never stop learning. Support the nurses around you and never lose the compassion that brought you into this profession in the first place. So today, I hope when you look at your pin, you see it not just as a symbol of completing nursing school, but the very beginning of the time you will make a difference in patients' lives. Your knowledge will save lives. Your kindness will heal hearts, and your presence will bring hope. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Thank you, Trista. At this time, the faculty will present the graduate nurses with their pins. So I invite the union faculty to come forward. And you guys want to stand up? Go ahead and come forward a little bit. There you go. All right. Riley Alexander. Melissa Bono. Ava Brand. Annalie Brooks. Summer Glassdetter. Grace Halmick. Kaya Harbor. Callie Harmon. Devin Kirchhoff. Sorry. Amanda Midyet. Addison Murphy. Olivia Reed. Audrey Ravel. You're good. Okay. Allison Sauceda. Anna Scanlon. Audrey Schrader. Tony Sells. Shelby Tittle. Tanya Vondera. Melissa Winters. trade out the guard here. Great. And now our Rolla folks. Dakota Cartwright. Adrian Case. Abby Duncan. Nora Evans. Tara Flynn. David Knorr. Olivia Long. Mariah Mankin. Harper Rollins. Christabel Southards. J.C. Spurgeon. Amy Studdard. Okay. Great. As I was watching the students go by, it dawned on me that we have legacies in our nursing program. So, if you've had a sibling, a parent, a grandparent, an aunt, or an uncle who went through our program, I'd like you to stand up. Thank you. I would agree with Dr. Bauer that you are graduating from the best nursing school in the state. So, and I think that's a testament when we have so many students who are legacies of our program. So thank you for choosing ECC. All right, now we're going to move on to the student awards. So I invite the faculty up Dr. Clark is going to read what our awards are, and the faculty will be awarding those to the students.
Hi there, my name is Brittany Clark, and I am serving as the program coordinator here at the Union campus. It is my honor to present our awards. We're going to start with our Outstanding Student Award. Each year, our faculty helps select students to receive nursing awards that demonstrate excellence in the classroom and clinical arena. This year was difficult, as others, as all of our students are outstanding. The ECC Outstanding Student Award honors a graduate who demonstrates exemplary academic excellence in their pursuit of a nursing degree. And I'm going to welcome Andrea Bailey to present Union's award.
I am honored to present the ECC Outstanding Student Award to a student who truly embodies what it means to be outstanding. This student is kind, intelligent, inquisitive, and genuine. During the first few days in my class, I remember noticing a perplexed look on this student's face. Then she would ask these deep, thoughtful questions, and it did not take long for me to realize that the perplexed look was not confusion at all. It was deep thought and intense focus. This student gave their very best every day and used determination to continually learn and grow. It has been a privilege to watch that growth unfold. I am thankful this student chose East Central College for their education, and I have no doubt they will also become an outstanding nurse who will make a meaningful difference in the lives of many. It is my pleasure to present the ECC Outstanding Student Award to Ava Brand. Congratulations, Ava.
Hi, it is my honor to present the ECC Outstanding Nursing Award to the Rolla student. This student, like all of her peers, displays commitment and integrity to the profession of nursing on a daily basis. She's an extraordinary person who is organized, determined, efficient, and well-rounded. She's willing to adapt and jump into new learning experiences and pushing herself to having clinical experiences that are different than what she's used to. The last 2 years did not come without difficulties, but the student reached out when certain situations came up, and it was addressed, and the student persevered. She sought out learning experiences that helped her to grow and to succeed in this field of nursing. She is dedicated and always processing the situation, always willing to come in an office and clarify if she needs it. She is kind and willing to help a fellow student when needed, and for this reason and many more, this student will succeed and be a wonderful asset to the profession of nursing. We are happy that ECC could play a role in her education and wish her well with a career that I'm confident she'll do amazing things. It is my pleasure to present this award to Miss Amy Studdard.
The next award that we have to present is the Clinical Excellence Award. This award recognizes graduates that demonstrate exemplary compassion, critical thinking, decision-making, and clinical skills in the clinical arena. We'll start with Jessica Van Leer for the Union presentation.
Good morning. This year's recipient demonstrates those qualities in a way that has not gone unnoticed. She brings a positive, upbeat presence to the clinical environment that makes a difference, not only for patients, but for peers and staff as well. Her approachable and friendly demeanor helps create comfort and trust. which is such an essential part of nursing. At the same time, she demonstrates a solid understanding of clinical concepts and a willingness to learn. She comes prepared, asks questions, and continues to build her confidence and competence with each experience. What stands out most is her ability to balance both competence and compassion. She understands that excellent nursing care is not just about what you do, but how you make people feel while you're doing it. These are the qualities that will carry her far in this profession. On behalf of the faculty and staff, big congratulations to Shelby Tittle for receiving the Clinical Excellence Award.
Good morning. It is my distinct honor to present the Clinical Excellence Award to a graduate nurse who exemplifies the highest standards of professional nursing practice. This year's recipient consistently demonstrated genuine compassion and a deep commitment to patient-centered care. Through every interaction, she brought empathy, respect, and kindness, leaving a meaningful impact on both patients and colleagues. Her natural curiosity and dedication to learning reflect a true spirit of inquiry as she continually seeks to grow and enhance her clinical practice. She approaches complex clinical situations with confidence, applying exceptional critical thinking and sound judgment to ensure safe and effective care. Her strong organizational skills and ability to prioritize help her manage responsibilities with efficiency and professionalism, even in a demanding environment. Beyond her clinical abilities, she embodies the qualities of a future nursing leader, one who will continue to elevate the standards of care and inspire those around her. For these outstanding attributes, it is my privilege to recognize Ms. J.C. Spurgeon.
Congratulations to our award winners. Please help me welcome Adrienne Case, graduate nurse, who will share closing remarks on behalf of the graduate nurses.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us at the 2026 RN pinning ceremony. My name is Adrienne Case, and it is truly an honor to stand before you today and speak about this incredible group of individuals. Over the past 2 years, these graduates you see before you have worked tirelessly to reach this moment. As I reflect on these past 2 years, 3 things stand out: the challenges, the people, and the future. The challenges. My father often says that life brings many challenges, and within those challenges come life's greatest joys and accomplishments. I believe this perfectly describes nursing school. Each of us worked hard just to get accepted into the program, only to be challenged even more once we began. There were long days, late nights, and moments of doubt, but through it all, we persevered, and in doing so, we've grown in ways that we never imagined. In our compassion, in our skills, in our resilience, in our humanity. The people. None of these challenges were faced alone. We were supported in every step of the way by our families, our friends, and more importantly, each other. To our families and friends, Thank you for encouraging us and reminding us to take care of ourselves as we learn to take care of others. For understanding when we had to say no to things because we needed to study or finish our clinical paperwork. Your support has made this journey possible. To my classmates, you have been more than just peers. You have been study partners, teammates, and lifelong friends. The bonds we have built will last a very long time. In the future, as we close this chapter and we look ahead with excitement and anticipation, we have worked incredibly hard to gain the knowledge and skills needed to step into our roles as nurses. The future is full of opportunity, and I am excited to see the impact each and every one of you will make. I know I'm not the only one to say how incredibly proud I am of you guys and what you have accomplished to get here today. Thank you.
Thank you, Andy. And now for our closing remarks, I welcome Dr. Robin Walter, Vice President of Academic Affairs and fellow registered nurse.
Good morning. As we come to close this wonderful celebration, I want to take a moment to recognize the accomplishments of our graduates and the exciting journey that lies ahead for you. Today, we've honored not just your hard work and dedication, but also the incredible potential that you hold as the next generation of registered nurses. Trista mentioned that this is a calling. It is one, and it's one that demands not only skill and compassion, but also a commitment for lifelong learning. As you move forward in your careers, I encourage you to remain curious and open to growth. Continue to challenge yourself by building on the foundation you've gained here, whether that means pursuing a bachelor's degree in nursing, earning advanced certifications, or stepping into roles such as nurse educators or leaders. The possibilities are endless. Each step you take in furthering your education will not only elevate your practice, but also strengthen your ability to advocate for your patients and contribute to the future of healthcare and nursing. I'm incredibly proud of this program and all it represents. East Central College has a rich tradition of providing high-quality, affordable nursing education, and today's graduates here are a testament to that legacy. I want to acknowledge and express my deepest gratitude to our exceptional nursing faculty and staff. Your expertise and dedication to your students make this program truly remarkable. To the families and friends here tonight, once again, thank you. Your encouragement and unwavering support has been essential in helping our graduates and your graduates achieve this milestone. This day is as much of a celebration for you as it is for their success. Graduates, congratulations and job well done. We have been proud of you as nursing students, and we will also be proud of you as graduate nurses. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Walter. Thank you again for joining us this morning to celebrate this very special occasion and your graduate nurse. A few last thank yous. I want to extend our sincerest appreciation to our facilities department, along with our instructional technology and our PR department. I always call them the folks behind the curtain, but they're really behind the bleachers. So Sarah Keenley, Chad Baldwin, Sylvia Sellers, Andy Kolb, and Greg Jones. There is what makes part of this day happen and so beautiful. And for those of you joining us on our YouTube channel and our Facebook Live, they're responsible for that. So thank you so much. And again, a heartfelt thank you to our administrative staff of our Allied Health Department. Again, the countless hours that they put behind making this ceremony very, very special for the students and your families. Please join us following the ceremony for a reception for you all and your graduate in the atrium of the Health Science Building. It's located right across the quad on the other side of the tent. So please join us there for some refreshments and photo opportunities. We ask that when the ceremony is over, Please allow our graduates to exit first, and then you all may exit as well. We will need to clear the gymnasium so they can finish setting up for graduation. Guests attending the commencement ceremony, if you have a ticket, you can return at 11:30 for the noon graduate ceremony. They'll start seating then. If you don't have a ticket, but you would like to watch the ceremony, you're able to do that in the lower level here of the Shook Center in our cafeteria called The Dive, also under the tent out in the quad, or in the John Edson England Performing Arts Center, otherwise known as the theater, which is in the Hanson Hall. It is truly my honor to close the pinning ceremony by presenting to you the East Central College Nursing Graduate Class of 2026. Congratulations to each of you on this outstanding achievement.